Choose easy. Choose a car.
Okay, never mind.
Choose a route. Choose a hotel. Choose one with a television. Choose taking a shower, clean clothes, dry, comfortable and warm cabin to travel in.
Well, it's
Choose a good night's sleep, easy and safe travel. Choose a big boot. Choose a big tank. Choose to take your friends. Choose blasting music in a soundproof box. Choose to fly there. Choose a hire car or a fucking camper van. Choose one with a kitchen, a bed, a shower, a TV. Choose to look at nature through fucking plexiglass windows. Choose getting there just to sit in a tin can, gazing through double glazed glass, then moving on, stopping to smell the flowers or feel the breeze or the stench or the rain or meet the locals. Choose comfort. Choose easy. But why would I want to do a thing like that? I choose not to choose easy. I chose something else. And the reasons? There are no reasons. Who needs reasons when you can ride a bike?
So what the hell am I trying to do? That is the route that I will be taking on a motorbike. I got my license this year, and I got a bike as well about 2 months ago. So might as well take it on a road trip, which is going to be the Outer Hebrides, because I need to take a lot of ferries. Do it with a motorbike. The roads are probably going to be narrow, and the ferry is going to be cheaper. But then I thought, I can wild camp out of my bag. If I can strap my bag to the bike, then that's kind of all I need, really. So I'm going on this journey with pretty much no plan in mind, other than I've got the ferry crossings booked at these particular times, so I need to make them. Other than that, I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. These are mostly the roads that I'll be traveling on, and I don't know what I'll be seeing. But, of course, first order of business, I have to get there first.
Well, this is anticlimactic. So this is very disheartening. Just stopped in Glasgow, and well, I didn't have any rear brake. This isn't supposed to happen. Now I can't even push the piston in. I haven't got anything to push it with, but it's going to be tough. What really remains to do is just take the slide pin out, take the pads out, and don't use the rear brake, I guess. And I'm already like 500 miles away from home.
While I decided to keep going to the petrol station, I stumbled upon a quick fit on the way and thought I'd chance it and ask them if they have a bolt.
Right hand side at the back, so at the moment I've just got it hanging there so it doesn't rub against the kind of stuff. That might actually fix it properly. No. Lucky find. Oh, quick fit. Rolls up. Tesco. Right, so we're just turning right there. Oh, that's a no right turn.
I took a right, turning yesterday. Yeah, I took a right, turning yesterday. I took the road that brought me to your hometown.
Today's been weird. No, really weird. I don't want to say anything because I just don't want anything to happen. It's like, well, it might rain now, I'm not sure exactly, because it feels damp and it's really cloudy here.
I'll do my best to do the best I can. Yeah, I'll do my best.
40 for lorries, you f***ing pleb. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, that's a spot and a half. Yeah, isn't it?
So I made it to north of Tyndrum, close to Glencoe, and found a camping spot by the side of the road. Not ideal, but good for tonight, especially with the rain and wind coming in swiftly.
That's funny, that. Yeah, this might work. That goes inside. I guess rain started right on cue. Pack this thing because this doesn't like rain. Gonna wash my hands in the stream. Oh yeah, it's cold. What's the time? It's 9:05. Actually, sunset's at 10. Bloody hell, what am I doing? But I'm tired. I said I'm gonna wake up quite early. Sunrise, I think. A jacket, a helmet, this, that, the other. It's not that bad. I mean, the only thing left out is the bike itself. But that can withstand some rain.
The night was windy and rainy. Motorbike was drenched, and I got woken up many times because of loud noises from the wind. It wasn't enjoyable. But now I needed to ride onwards, and for the first time ever, I have to ride in proper wet conditions, with no rear brake. But I'm not worried because
I'm on my way from misery to happiness today. Yeah, I'm on my way from misery to happiness today. I'm on my way to what I want from this world. Years from now, you'll make it to the next world, and everything that you receive of yonder is what you gave to me the day I wonder. I'm on my way to what I want from this world, and years from now you'll make it to the next world, and everything that you receive of yonder is what you gave to me the day I wonder. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Where are we at, boys? I don't know.
I don't know where I'm going. This is as far as I planned. This is Barra Airport. The local on the ferry was telling me about it. Okay, I shouldn't have done that.
I ended up deciding to roam around the streets. Well, the A888 circular main road of Barra and the unnamed side streets, just to get a feel for the place and identify some possible nice spots. Also, Barra Airport is on the beach, if you couldn't tell. Planes land on the beach at low tide, it's actually quite cool. I ended up on the other side of the aisle very quickly and stumbled upon the bigger town of Castle Bay, with its other ferry terminal that connects to Oban.
Look, it looks like Greenland! I guess this is the other port.
Honestly, this bench had such an interesting charm to it.
Now then, I knew I wanted to find a nice spot and have a little look arena. Oh man. This is so beautiful, man. Look, just a little bench in the middle of
I don't think you'd be able to have something like this in a place that's not remote like this, because people are stupid and they will fall in the water and drown. But also, this very spot was so peaceful and serene. I bet it's so nice on a calm, clear evening at sunset. Anyways, onward with the journey, because I need to find a place to pitch my tent and camp the night. Been awake for too long.
Oh, look at the luxury here. They've got 2 lanes. Wow. So I come full circle.
I ended up riding around like a headless chicken. Or maybe like a headless horseman, or like Ghost Rider, I'm not sure. I digress. The island is too small, too much wavy ground and houses well scattered. They're everywhere and no spot is far enough away from someone to be a good camp spot. Weather was falling apart and I stumbled upon Barra Sands campgrounds, which looked quite empty, so I thought I'd just throw in the towel and firm the cost for the night pitch.
Barra Sands.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Hi there. Do you run this place? Ah, fair enough.
It's just one guy in a tent, is it?
Yeah, just me in a tent, yeah.
So just pick your spot.
Okay, never mind. I've tried to set the side stand down in multiple spots and it just digs in and falls over. You got like a bit of wood or something. Just a small one. Yeah, this one. Sorted.
So I'm just here. I'm not entirely sure where. It's on the Isle of Barra, but on the north side, further north of the airport. And I don't know, I stumbled across a campsite and I roamed around the whole island today after getting here. It's just not a big island, but I saw all sorts of places I really liked, but there wasn't really anywhere as a contender for wild camping. It's a bit packed, the island. There's a lot of houses everywhere and everything's quite close to the road and stuff, so I just said whatever, tenner for this, it's not too bad. And on top of that, I was roaming around and it started raining. I thought, then I stumbled across this and it's kind of like, you know, hint hint, maybe you should. So I did.
Morning. Hello. Wait, is that the school? Imagine learning here, bro. Man, there's a whole ass car driving there, man. I wonder what they're doing. Maybe it's from the airport. They've gone airport.
and it probably takes a lot to maintain.
Wandering around, I was trying to find a place that would sell me a hot coffee or something, but island so small, can't really get that luxury. The post office supposedly has coffee, but I was a bit too early. So then I ended up at the ferry lanes, and I thought to myself, F this, I'm turning around. Yeah, great call.
Ow. Fuck you, man. Yeah, signal work? Good. That's all we give a shit about. Oh, is it one way?
Yes, you bellend, it's a one-way road.
Me not reading signs.
Maybe the universe was trying to tell me something.
Oh, it's just a little circular. So I've just somewhat cleaned the chain and greased it along here, of course. Right, I don't really know where to roam, to be fairly honest with you. I've gone around the island once more. So is this place open then? Morning. This garden centre, is it meant to be like a cafe or something?
Yeah, I don't think it's open yet. Those windows you're seeing there, that's the cafe area.
Right, is it open? It's not open at this time.
So it seems a bit early. It's probably be about 9 or 10, I would say.
9 or 10.
I would say head to the airport if you're looking for some food.
Alright,
Yeah,
there we
it'll
go.
be open. So just obviously down this road.
They got cafe and food at the airport.
Cafe at the airport, yeah.
Alright, lovely. So it should be open now.
I think so. If not, it won't be far away because they're usually pretty punctual. I don't know if I've got the times.
Yeah, I just wasn't too sure where to get a coffee or anything of the sorts.
Well, do you know the ferry you came off last night?
Yeah.
The waiting room there has a really good coffee. I don't drink coffee, so if you want to call it a coffee shop,
Yeah, just
the waiting room, but
anything
all the
really.
proper steamy things
Alright, okay.
in that waiting room, you know, and obviously there's the benches outside, so you can sit there and just have a wee. But so you've got the airport, or as I said, the ferry where you came off last night.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause I was on the ferry with you, I've seen you, so yeah, just to do good coffee.
It's shut.
Oh, what takes what time's it open at, yeah?
No, apparently it doesn't open today.
Oh, well, there's me. I got down there, good coffee, typical. Did you try the airport at all?
The lady at the port said that the airport might be shut as well. The coffee shop there. But yeah, she said that the Castle the post office.
Yeah, you're probably there.
That's very likely to be open.
You think it's bloody Wednesday? Why are they closed? How'd you find the Hornet?
That's alright.
Yeah, I call it Hornet. I had 2 Hornets. It's,
Yeah.
nice.
It's nice, although I had a little bit of a gremlin with the rear brake.
All right.
See if you spot anything strange with the rear brake.
No pads.
Yeah, I lost the bolt,
All right.
and then the pads were hanging out, and it sheared one of the pads off on the motorway. It must have. I went to use the brake, and I was like, whoa, where's the brake?
Yeah.
No brake.
I don't need.
And then I can push the piston back in. So now I'm just riding with just front brake.
All right, I'm not so good. Although you think there's anything I can help you with in the garage? You know, it doesn't matter. Even if I could, you've no piston, you've no brake pads to put it back in.
I have the brake
Oh, you
pads.
have brake pads?
Yeah.
I live just there. What do you
Seems
want
to move, so.
Follow me up, the big white van there. That's mine. I'm just going home and we'll get it done before you head off
Let's
again.
get it now.
You know?
Fuck the coffee, I'd rather get the brakes done.
Yeah.
Was that an MG Metro?
Yeah.
I went with Stefan to grab his grinder from his shed elsewhere on the island, thinking we might need it to thin the pads down. But we ended up taking the caliper apart, compressing the piston with a sturdy C-clamp, possibly even breaking all the rust to free it, fitting the pads, greasing the slide pins with more copper grease, and applying thread locker to the new bolt. Needless to say, I now had a rear brake again.
And it locks up.
Tire's cold. Got it.
Yeah, tires cold. Alright man, thank you very much. I forgot I can use the rear brake now. I got used to doing this.
Yeah.
Like going like that.
You're all clear now.
Oh, don't worry, I can just roll away. Bye.
Thanks to Stefan again for the help. In retrospect, it didn't seem a massive job, but a job that would have been very hard, almost impossible without someone's help. And his immediacy was stellar and very much appreciated. Now, onwards with our journey to the port, to catch the ferry back to Uist, as we only saw it briefly previously.
I'm on time, right?
Did you get your coffee?
No, I didn't,
No,
but I
you
managed to
didn't.
fix something else in the meantime, so that was great.
Also, isn't it funny how the lady remembered I was out on a hunt for coffee? I even forgot about it myself. Here we are at last, back to Uist. Oh, you thought so? Nah, this is Eriskay. Easy to mistake it, but it's not connected by land to Uist, and it's a small island right next to Uist.
Just fucking go, man.
The Eriskay Causeway is 1 mile long, and it's as old as my bike. Built in 2001, it links Uist to Eriskay, and it has brought so many possibilities to the locals, such as access to the hospital in Benbecula, or jobs all over the island of South and North Uist. Together with the sound of Barra, it helps connect all the isles together nicely. As if you couldn't have placed a cafe so well if you tried, right by the main road with nothing else in sight, and definitely no American brand fast food chain restaurant present on the aisles, Kilbride Cafe was a sight for sore eyes, and a blessing to my starving soul.
This is what it's about, man. Fucking hell.
This causeway goes over Loch By, or B, and it's on the island of South Uist. The whole island is very flat and lakey. This second one actually connects the island of South Uist to Benbecula, which sits right between the two Uist islands.
Are you from around here?
Yes,
Do you happen to know where the closest petrol station is?
round on the east side. You go to your left at the junction.
I somehow decided to turn left immediately before the petrol station, only to not know where I am or where a petrol station is. The locals are always nice and helpful to an idiot like me. I had started seeing Highland cattle in a few places. It didn't take long before I saw a bunch of them in one place, safely guarded by an electric fence. I'm definitely not licking that. Not that I would lick that, or any other fence anyways. I've always been fascinated with these cows. There's something about them that I can't really explain.
That's charging, I'm not sure that's not charging. Well, what did I find? A castle! There. Okay.
Right, so I've been trying to figure out where to go pitch my tent. Road along the whole island, so I could see the whole road. And yeah, I think sort of southeast side off the north US bulges bit. That's quite good.
Top marks on geographical terminology there, Constantine. I'm sure the secondary school geography teacher would be proud of me. I ended up roaming up and down the A867, not just because I was looking for a camp, well, I was, but also because it's a bloody great road to ride up and down on. And I ended up seeing a camper van parked on a parallel road, so I had to figure out how to get there. And a good decision that was, indeed.
So then, I've got me a little camping spot. Finally I managed to pitch the tent. Although, as I was pitching the tent, I saw some interesting spiders. I don't want to find one of them on my face while I'm asleep, or rather when I wake up. But the lake is nice. Mountains are nice.
Well, it's 4:20 in the morning, 8 minutes before sunrise. Woke up a little bit ago because I know it's sunrise, and I just wanted to see how the outside looks and if there's any photographic sort of stuff. Also just needed to pee. But I woke up with this massive headache. Glad I bought some paracetamol, because I didn't leave with paracetamol from home, but I did. And I hope Harris and Lewis are nice to ride through today, and the weather stays alright. It's a bit cold this morning, so I'm putting on the thicker gloves. I put on an extra layer underneath the shirt, thermal here. I think everything's strapped. Should be. If it isn't, it isn't.
I made it to the port in record time after sleeping in a little bit because of my headache. There, the Berneret hot plate trailer was serving hot coffee, tea, and well, I arrived a bit too late for a bacon bap. What a shame, but at least I got my coffee.
Yeah, alright, go.
So here I was now, on the final hop between the islands, now going for the biggest one. Lewis and Harris are 2 islands, but really they're just one, I'm not sure. What I do know is that they appear as one landmass, and the bottom 1/3 of the landmass is called Harris, and the top is called Lewis.
What the fuck is that? Bro, I left the bottle empty, what the fuck? I'm sorry to bother, a quick question. Have you seen anyone having a little laugh? Because I left this bottle empty on my bike, and somehow it's got juice in it now.
What? That's so... Are you sure?
It's not piss. I checked, I smelled it, and it smells of juice.
Maybe something like oxidized or reactive.
It was
empty.
It was empty because I drank the juice this morning. I finished it because I had squash in it, orange squash, and I finished it this morning, and I left it here empty. It's a bit weird.
Kind of fun though.
Yeah, I hope it's not spiked.
Well, I never found out because the first chance I got, I poured the contents of the bottle down a drain, flattened the bottle and chucked it in the bin. This sort of joke I don't fully vibe with.
Oh, that is fucking hilarious, mate.
Here I was on my way to Luscantire Beach, probably butchered that, which isn't too far off the main road. It's about a 2.5 mile road on the west of Harris, and it opens up to a nice flat wide beach, which was, as you can see, full of tourists.
Is it a free car park?
Yeah.
It's free?
Well, I'm not paying, so...
Oh, fair enough. The rain has started. I left my luggage on the bike, which might mean it might get wet. Just might. Look at those waves in the sand. Look, there's different patches of sand in sort of ripples. Stefan, the legend from Barra, he did mention that Harris looks quite otherworldly. It looks like it's, you know, another planet, because it's quite not quite mountainous, but you know, it's rocky. It's high up. I'm enjoying this. Harris is bloody brilliant.
This road was not what I was expecting. Here I was down yet another stray adventure off the beaten path. This time a 13-mile long treacherous journey through the North Harris rugged and otherworldly landscape, taking me through steep and twisty gravel single mountain tracks, farms, and castles?
I went through that gate and I ended up at a castle. What the f is this? That was cool. And half a mile of destination is on my left. It better be. Oh yeah.
Here at Hushnish Beach, probably butchered as well, the facilities were, well, they brought me back in spirit to my time trunking between Amazon fulfillment centers. They all have these clicks machines, and I especially love the soup with the floaty things. Oh, so nutritious. Yum. In other news, this hidden beach, a long way away from civilization, had quite a lot of water and wind enthusiasts, taking on the lack of waves but making it fun with all sorts of applications of wings. I loved how hidden away this beach was. Quite easy to spot on a map, but you need to be willing to end up here. Because it's a 26-mile round trip back to the main road from here. So in a caravan you could be spending an hour there and back. Well then, I had to pack up and hit the road towards the port of Ness, and that is one of the places I wanted to visit, being one of the northernmost points of the Outer Hebrides. That said, along the way, I stopped over to check my phone, and I ended up having yet another totally random conversation with a local.
For a second I thought my bike's making some weird, I thought my bike was making some weird zinging noise while I was stopped here, but then it was you just trimming. I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Wondering what the hell was going on.
Yeah, I was like, what's making that noise now? Anyways, how you doing?
Not bad. I used to have a bike years ago.
Yeah?
TDM.
A TDM, yeah?
Yeah, 850.
Oh, nice, nice. Quick.
Nice, yeah.
Quick enough.
It nearly killed me, so I had to pack it.
How did you come off the bike?
I knew where I was going. I was going to a bike rally.
Alright.
But there was a straight part, and then you went up an hill and you were all twisty and turny. So the car in front of me was doing about 40.
Right.
And I thought, if I don't get past him now, my indicator went for it, and it just one right turn and come straight across. And everything was were you off to?
Just going all the way to the north bit, the island.
What's a Ness?
So I'm just going up there, then coming back down into kind of Stornoway, then going on to yeah. So there's that little road that goes to the bridge to nowhere. Yeah, just going there.
I better get on with this, so you have a good trip.
Right, thank you very much. Take care.
So this man's story was that he crashed a Yamaha TDM 850 with a pillion on the back, attempting to overtake a car, going awfully slow so he could join his mates up ahead. Blind crest and twisties oncoming vehicle, he braked hard during the overtake, yet somehow managed to wreck. Didn't ask too many details, but still an interesting story nonetheless. Anyways, I had places to be and he had bushes to trim.
Oh, this town is class, man. No trees, just open. Just a few bushes, because trees don't fucking live here. Ah, the breakwater.
At last, I am here at the port of Ness, where conveniently a restaurant called the Breakwater situates itself with a beautiful view of the cliffs and ocean. So I had to have a bite, because I was starving. This was a fierce pussy. No match to me, a master of taming pussy.
You little fighter. Little fighter.
Enough pussy though. I have to make my way to the bridge that leads to nowhere.
Fucking traffic light! Imagine I haven't seen these in like days.
Next on your place.
Yeah, just pump 3 real quick. Yep. Alright, sorry, thank you. Cheers, thank you. You meet the nicest people on a Honda. Oh, there we go. We're 2 miles away from the bridge, to nowhere. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. Real roads. None of that bullshit. I want to hear no music. Just want to enjoy this. I mean, Google Street View bloody went all the way here. So go figure.
At last, I arrived at my final destination for this round trip.
Oh yeah, nobody really goes this way. Okay. No, I figured.
This is Gary Bridge, fittingly named the Bridge to Nowhere.
Well, I'm here. The bridge to nowhere. Can I right?
In circa 1921, when the new road was being built to connect the neighbouring towns on this side of the coast, they built the bridge but lost interest in building the road. So the public highway actually ends 1 mile before the bridge, so technically I was riding on an off-road trail that happens to have been surfaced somewhat. However, on the north side of the bridge, there is nothing but a walking trail. It's a very cool area with stunning views, and the bridge definitely makes it a sight to behold.
Right, so there are Medgies outside. My bike is like right there. And I'm here inside chilling, safe, because I decided to spray the whole tent on the inside with this. And somehow I then found dead midges on the ground and they stopped attacking me. So it must be working somehow. That said, I'm pretty sure after dark they fuck off. So they must have been swarming me and somehow got in with me. Which is mental because I managed to like open the tent, dip in, and then close it back up. And somehow they still managed to get in.
Do you know what? If this trip has taught me anything, it's that you don't need a lot to have fun, and most definitely you don't need to be comfortable. Actually, being uncomfortable is key to discovery.
if I sit on this bench, I'm going to get fucking swarmed. Do you know what? I'll give you an example. Oftentimes in the car, I would stop over and I think, I'm not getting out. You end up sitting in the car and... Nah, I still love cars, man. I love my car. Thing is, this sort of stuff just hits different on the bike. Yeah, it's been great. I love visiting places that you've never been to before, especially remote. See it all. Even if I did it quickly, I still quite enjoyed it. And now I'm thinking, these are some places that I might want to come back to. It's just great, man, and it's not so bad. Like strapping things to the bike, I thought, oh my god, everything's gonna fall, it's gonna be a mess. 2 straps. I can now put things back on the bike in like 30 seconds and I'm fucking gone. River Glen hit me, lost my brake. I was like, oh fuck's sake, now I can't go. I will regret not going to the aisles. Maybe shit sorts itself out, and this might even be a life lesson. Just keep going, shit might sort itself out. Quick fit in Rutherglen. I just stopped and they had a bolt. Mate, they had a bolt. And then ended up in Barra, out of all places, tiniest fucking island. And somehow, some way, met this geezer walking his dog, told him about my issue, which I told everyone about. And he was like, oh mate, come sort your pads out. We just grind them down and then put them in. I was like, well, you are? Sure, I'll do that. If you're willing to help. He's like, yeah mate, I just live just literally up here. And then I had brake again. If I had given up, one, I would have been in with a massive bill for recovery. But I would have regretted it. I had to come some other time. Might come again, but that's the second time. It wouldn't be the first time, right? And I thoroughly bloody enjoyed it. I'm sure the bike needs some thorough love and care.
This is what 1 AM looks like.
We're packed. Wow.